James Butler gets the 2019-2020 National 1 season back underway at Haywood Road, Corpac Stadium. Sale FC, the home side, in their smart new blue and white striped kit with the ball now. And Cinderford in the red, black and gold stripes, the visiting side. Taylor successful with his first throw, again goes to the front, and again it's well gathered. George Evans rising high above the Sale FC pack, and now the Cinderford pack begins to flex its muscles and drive those legs towards the corner. They're almost over the line. Jimmy Williams dives, and it is a try. The first try of the season at Corpac Stadium goes to Cinderford. I think it is Nathan Taylor, scored on his last visit to the Corpac Stadium, and he scores again today. Only 4 points behind the visitors. Matty Hughes tries to compete with Hone. Jimmy Williams with a flat ball, and it's a break. Jack Hayes eluding the Sale defence, and Rhys Davies spins him down. Bit of hot potato in midfield, and somehow Cinderford keep hold of possession. Great break there by Hayes. Multrone's up quickly, and he gets done by Sam Smith. Now the space maybe for Sheldon. And they're through! Cinderford score again! The stall opened up for Smith. 11 tries in last year's campaign. And this one today will be one of the easier ones he scores.
Yeah.
Wonderful kicking by James Butler. And just like that, Sale trail 17-0. Nudge, say his players, and it was a good kick by James Butler. 20-0 Cinderford. Kempy, the director of rugby for Sale FC over the far side, needed to make the change there and bring on Johnson. They do go to the new man. Low driving kick, and it's a good one by Johnson. Straight away, pinging the ball down into the Cinderford corner, and it's charged down. Jack Moore should score, and he does. Something out of nothing for Sale. The referee's going to check it with his assistant. Finally some energy and excitement from the Sale FC crowd. Big decision coming here.
Plays in field, going down, and then I cannot see past the flag post whether the ball's made contact with the line or in field at that point.
Okay. No try?
No try. Chris Johnson can't believe it. Rhys Davies gathers and feeds Matt Bradley. Liotta away to Jared Williams. And here comes the new signing, Dan Matthews. Chris Johnson to Multrone, just about holds on. Multrone and puts a hand into the face of Matthew Gilbert. Bradley to Johnson. Andy Hughes spinning away up to the 5-metre line. Johnson taking the ball on himself. Jared Williams now. They got numbers out wide. Sale, Johnson, Calais Rivas, Patrick Arvan, try to Sale.
Yeah, 7, wasn't it?
Patrick Arvan on debut scores the opening try of the season for the Dogs. Rhys Davies high into the South Manchester sky. They're being driven back at the moment, the Dogs, but reinforcements have arrived. On they come, powering towards the line, powering towards their second try of the game. Right on half-time, Sale FC strike for the second time. On his return, Jake Barron gets a Corpac Stadium try. Sale FC struggling to get into the game at the start of the second. James Butler again with a mistake. Though Calais Rivas throws the ball straight back to the number 10. And James Butler punishes Sale FC. Calais Rivas with his head in his hands, can't believe what he's done. Mistake by Butler, missing touch. And he pounced on the opportunity presented to him by Calais Rivas. Cinderford with the first try after half time. Sale FC with a line out on the 5 metre line. The chance to strike back. They got the first job done well. Rhys Davies presents the ball back and reinforcements arrive to help the Sale driving maul. Currently crabbing across to the left. Now they might have a run at the line. Jack Morehouse has it at the back, denied in the first half. Now he's over. This time he scores. Correction, sorry. It's Ollie Longmore, the hooker, with the try for Sale. Sale strike back in response to the James Butler try. Ollie Longmore at the back of a well-worked driving maul. One of the other try scorers for Sale on his return to Corpac Stadium. Now Chris Johnson kicks the ball down into the Cinderford 22. Another well-weighted kick by the reserve fly half. Multrone flies up and then Sheldon flies past him. Sheldon weaving, winding his way up to Bradley. He's only got Calais Rivas to beat Sheldon. He's still going, the number 15. Finally wrapped up by Johnson. And Cinderford get the penalty.
No clear release after the line break. No clear release after the line break.
Sale FC with the put in at the scrum, but the Cinderford pack have been dominant throughout today's proceedings. At the scrum, real pressure on the 8 of Sale. Drive comes, pushing Sale back. They've turned it over against the head. Cinderford up to the line. And it's a try to Cinderford. Driving the Sale FC scrum backwards. Turning over the ball and diving on it at the very end. I think it was Stefan Hawley, the substitute scrum half. And again the Cinderford scrum pushes on. Bradley gets the ball away as quickly as possible. Multrone this time with a chance to run wide to Arvan. And the offload away to Morehouse. Much better from the Sale backs. Scorer of Sale's first try, Patrick Arvan rolling his way forward. Priestley Nang with a short ball to Birchall. Bradley over to the left. Jared Williams, the big number 8. Speaking of big, Dan Birchall takes the ball on, a big carry for the number 1. Calais Rivas, is there space out wide? The missed pass by Calais Rivas falls straight into the hands of Ed Bogue. And there'll be no catching the Cinderford winger for the second time in the game. Calais Rivas throws the ball straight to Cinderford. This time, Ed Bogue capitalises on the mistake from the Spaniard.
Just under 15.
Hawley to Hayes. Harry Hone gets another chance to run at the Sale back line. Hawley switching play, and there's so much space out on this left-hand side if Cinderford can find it. Matt Bradley is fended to the ground. And Matthew Lane crosses again for Cinderford. It was clear for all to see in the stand the space that Cinderford had from that breakdown. As soon as Hawley switched the play, passed the ball back to Alex Frame, it all opened up for the visitors. Matthew Lane just had to push Matt Bradley to the ground, stretch his long legs to score his first try of the game. Rhys Davies gathers the ball from the line out. Can Sale FC finish strongly? Teddy Leatherborough has the ball at the back, he's over the line. Try at the end for Sale, Teddy Leatherborough with the finish. And finally,
30 seconds.
Something for the Sale fans to cheer about at the end of this game. Consolation try for Sale. The 7th of September 2019, the day for Sale FC to forget, and the perfect start for Cinderford. Sale FC 22, Cinderford 46, a dominant display by the Foresters and plenty for Sale FC to work on going forward in the season. Next week, it's Rotherham away and a chance for the Dogs to strike straight back.